Let's jam.
Hello. Do,
Do-do-do-do-do.
do, 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 uh,
Do-do-do.
welcome to Outlaws of
Hi.
Alkenstar. This is Stride and
Woo!
Strike. Woo! Till group.
Chill.
Um, my name is Emma. She, her pronouns. And I'm the GM, and I also play Rosaline Amberbloom, who is a cleric Arisdale. And I'm going to pass it over to Sky.
Hi, I'm Sky. I play the gunslinger Oleander Hallowell, uh, who uses he/him pronouns, and Sky also uses they. Yuri, take it away.
Yuri, he, Babidi, me. I play a fighter. I don't like imps. That's him. Go. I choose you.
He's Brian. He's playing John Smith. He is a perfectly normal farmer, and his player is going to go get more pizza. Over to you.
Hey, I'm Tim, he, him pronouns. I play Obeafo, who is a little strange and is also a fighter.
He does things.
He does things. Take it away, Ryan.
Ryan's my name. Pathfinder's the game. I play Tagron Quevedo, a gnomish bard. And back to the GM Emma.
Hello, hello. All right. You are on a new map. You should be.
I am.
New map.
Well, that is correct. Can't see much of it, but it's a
So,
lovely sofa.
yes,
Who's the cool man that's in the bed? Can I join him in the bedroom?
there's a cool man in the bed. What?
He's
Where?
got like big glasses.
Where are you?
Yeah, no,
That's not a
right
bed.
here.
I do see the glasses. I don't know about the bed.
The bed's like 5 feet to the
Under the
north
bed.
of it. Oh, right.
And behind,
I
behind an
forgot.
entire other wall.
My computer doesn't show shadows. My bad. That's a spoiler. Don't look at my screen. Sorry.
Pay no attention to the bed behind the solid wooden wall.
Oh.
Whoops.
You're good.
That's player knowledge. My character doesn't know that.
So I am going to remind all of you, you are in the Second Kiss, which is an airship that you have chartered at the captain, with the captain, Farah Winslow, and her crew. Farah Winslow has the crew Dezen Drakes, Lucky Lanks, and the other two, the goblins, are Nulby and Gebbin.
They're
And
twins.
is there anyone I'm missing with this? I don't think so.
Wasn't there someone we snuck on board by getting a deal for him?
Haha,
Yeah, we
there
made him
was.
Pay more.
There was a.
He's the one with the nerdy glasses.
Yeah, there's a half orc that
What's the
made
other
their
half?
way. Seems probably humanoid of some sort.
Boring.
No, the other half is also
prefer
orc. It's
insectoid?
just he's only one half at a time.
Yeah, that one. I'm gonna let you explore, walk around. If you go up the stairs, it will take you to a new map. Just a heads up.
So we're doing that as a group, or how does this work?
Whatever you want, whatever works best for you as a table. I'm just gonna kind of be here and let you explore, see the ship.
I'm going up the stairs.
Currently, it says the game is paused. Is that true for other people?
No.
No.
All I know is I tended to collide.
I
Okay.
can't see the map.
So Tim, Brian, and I are going to refresh our page and see if that does anything.
I think the issue might be that I control all tokens as well, so it doesn't split.
Wow, I think the ship's going through hard times. This has like seating for like 20 people, and there's like not 20 of us.
Yeah,
This
there's
is not
definitely not.
So Alkenstar is going through an inflationary period. It's harder to get some tourism going through here.
So, Babibi, you open the
Yeah.
door, and Captain Winslow turns around. Well, hello there. Babibi, was it?
That is my name, ma'am.
Welcome.
I was looking for a restroom. I'm sorry. Are we allowed up here?
Welcome to the flight deck. I can give you a tour if you like.
Sure.
This is the flight deck.
How do you land?
Well,
Oh, that's over here on the landing. That's the other map.
so you push this button, you pull this lever over here, and the landing
Actually, this
gear.
is a Zeppelin, right?
Yeah,
It
kind
is
of.
a hot air vehicle, correct?
Yeah.
How do we gain and lose elevation?
Well, that's a great question. You see, we have a contraption that's gonna pull open part of our balloon up top. It's gonna let air out in small amounts if we want to descend, and if we want to ascend, then we are going to make sure we've got some heat in the balloon. It's gonna bring us up and keep all those vents closed as well.
Can harpies reach us?
Harpies? Well, I sure hope not.
Is the balloon armored?
No.
What defenses do
no.
we have?
an armored balloon? What are you expecting to see out here?
Griffins, sphinxes, dragons, imps.
Well,
Oh
I have
my.
seen a few imps before. Well, truth be told, I will tell you, every now and then we'll go ahead and run into a couple things that, might try to interfere with our travel, but my crew is trained to handle those situations. We got a couple harpoons up top. If we need to use them, we will. But I'm confident we'll be all right.
Well, let me get this straight. If the fighting breaks out, leave it to you professionals.
Well, y'all look like fighters to me. If you want to jump in, you're more than welcome to.
I don't think
I'm a
they can
simple
bring that.
farmer, man.
Well, then you do what you do
Dubious
best.
Okay. I water this little
Still.
potted plant in the corner.
Till the Zeppelin.
Yeah.
So, in the control room, by the way, there's a broad viewport at the front of this control room. It seems to provide a pretty comprehensive view of the skies ahead. The center of the room sports a large metal wheel, a series of levers, and various gauges and dials set into a metal panel. Several metal tubes emerge from the forward control panel and end in a cluster near the ship's yoke. On the port side is a metal wheel accompanied by more gauges and dials, while a chart table and navigational tools are to starboard. That's what it looks
Is
like.
this the bosun in here as well?
That is Des and Drake's, yes.
What does the wheel he's controlling do?
Well, that one's gonna help to raise us up and down.
Oh, that was yaw, bitch. Oh, okay, I got you.
I'm sorry if you're hearing laughing in the background. Brian has somehow managed to tag off the side of the map into the Shadow Realm.
Oh my god, what?
It said explorer, so I went off the ship, then right.
Oh no.
My map was broken.
Nope, I'm showing you way off to the right of the Zeppelin.
Which map are you on, Ryan? The flight deck?
SK Central Keel Cat.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Catwalk.
You're on the catwalk.
No,
You're
I'm decidedly not on the catwalk. I found where there was not a wall that could stop me.
This is actually pretty funny to look at.
Yeah,
Watching
sorry,
Tag just flying around the
listener.
clouds.
I have a new cantrip. It's called Fly.
You are currently in the propeller.
Props.
All right, new character roll.
I'll record a kill for the Zeppelin on the kill counter.
Yeah. Meat paste doesn't make very good music.
Okay, what level am I making? I gotta work on a new character now.
Well,
4. I
before
got
end
you.
my
I'll bring you
speaking
back.
roll, what does this console here do?
One more time.
Let
Tyrion.
me see which one you're talking about.
There's a console on the starboard side of the ship that isn't the maps.
Ah, yes. What does that one do? Let's see.
What does this
Oh.
button do?
Oh, just bits and bobs and no, actually, I think she looks at those and says, "Oh, those are the pressure gauges. Those help us make sure that all the pressure up in the balloon is adequate and not too high pressure, not too low pressure. Want to make sure we're keeping the balloon safe and yeah."
Okay, so knowledge engineering, what's the most expensive part of this engine that it can function without?
Boy, give me
Well,
an
if you can get your
engineering
hands in it and remove it while it's running without losing them,
Yeah.
you earned it.
Please roll a not one on this because this is going to be
Okay.
really funny if you do.
I can wait till we're landing.
Book and John Smith.
So optional rules of getting rid of alignment means we all play chaotic stupid, right?
Yep.
That changes nothing.
You're right with this group.
That is status quo.
I checked
Oh,
this
look, the
chest for
catwalk.
traps.
Okay, let's see where you're at. You're still on the catwalk. All right. These tiny rooms reek of grease and sweat. Each room contains a small cot. Oh, and just for reference, Ryan, Tag is currently at the catwalk, and you found 2 rooms that are near the propellers, the props.
It's where the Goblin twins live.
It does seem to be where the Goblin twins live.
You seem to like these two.
The 2 rooms function as workshops
only
and
short people
sleeping
in the
quarters,
group.
it seems, for the Goblin crewmates. From here, the engineers have easy access to the keelway and to the walkways that lead outside the dirigible's envelope to the engine nacelles. In these trunks, they are full of junk, like goblin junk that you would just use to create junk weapons and junk devices, and looks like a lot of them aren't, or a lot of the things in there don't really have any particular use.
So that's what they do with all the junk inside their trunk.
See, you went
Yes.
there immediately. I was gonna wait till I see the Goblin twins and then say, "What you gonna do with all that junk in your trunk?"
The joke will still be funny.
Going through the junk, do I see evidence of a clear project they're working on, maybe on the workbench?
Let's see. Sure. You see them, there's like a bike wheel spoke, or like a bike wheel that without a tire. So the inside portion of the wheel with all the spokes attached to like a lazy Susan, with some antenna attached to it and some random buttons, but you can't for the life of you figure out. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay,
You were saying.
Nat 20 engineering for a certi to see if there are any problems with the propellers that could pop up in the middle of something.
Okay.
I'm just giving all the mechanics a once over to make sure there's no problems before we set off.
Before we've set off, haven't we?
Well, now, before we get into danger.
Okay.
Your pre-flight check is like 40 minutes overdue.
Yeah. I assume someone has featherfall.
Okay. I'll resolve that in a moment.
Okay.
Tag, you. This thing that they're working on doesn't seem to really be like useful. It looks like it spins and you press buttons, but it doesn't seem like it is connected to anything that would actually function.
Spin it.
So it's a
Twist it. Bop it.
Yeah.
Pull
Yeah.
it.
All right. I'm going to take
a
this
puppet.
contraption.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this contraption, go to the other twins' room, and place it on the bench.
You monster!
Is there a similar piece of junk on their bench that seems clearly from a project?
Yeah, except this one is one large button that has levers built into the top of the button.
What?
A lever button?
It's
Well,
a joystick?
Is there like a screw
it's
or
like an
something,
inverted joystick.
some small piece that I can take from this lever with button, or button with levers rather,
Uh-huh.
and put it onto the wheel Lazy Susan?
Sure.
Okay. After doing so, I put the button with levers back in the first twins' room and
Okay.
put it on their workbench.
Okay.
You
I
bastard.
I otherwise leave the rooms completely pristine, like how I left them, or
Okay.
saw them. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know that pristine's the right word.
Well, in the state they were originally.
Otherwise undisturbed.
John Smith, as you enter the engine room, you okay, an open walkway leads outside the airship and through a small opening in the side of the engine housing. Massive clockwork engine block occupies the center of the space, surrounded by a mesh walkway, squeezed between the whirring gears and the nacelle's aerodynamic outer casing. At the back of the engine block, a large metal key slowly turns as the propeller spins. The roar of the engines and the wind whipping through the open hatchway preclude conversation. Additionally, the whirring gears constitute what seems to be a pretty hazardous environment if you were to stick a loose limb into those areas, or wearing loose clothing or something like that. Seems like it could be pretty easily caught in those whirring gears. But as you walk in, you do an engineering check of 20 or 30, natural 20, and everything looks actually in like really good shape. You get the feeling that this engine is really well cared for.
Okay. How about the other one?
Okay. You head over to the other engine room across the way,
Oh,
and I think we'll just carry over that natural 20. You get the feeling that this engine room is also really well cared for. Yeah.
Okay. Well, nothing to contribute here. But
Okay.
I'm just gonna figure out what the best bunk is and claim it for myself, I guess.
Sounds good. Gonna go to my map here.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, so the upper deck has a lot of spaces that you could. So you walk in here, John Smith, and this looks to be the captain's cabin.
Perfect.
Captain Winslow. There's a picture of. There's a framed photo on the desk of Captain Winslow with a man. They're standing next to each other and holding each other across their backs. So seems like they're close in some way. But it's a very clean room, very well kept. This looks to be also an occupied room. It seems to be, you can't quite figure out who this one belongs to, but it seems to be a little messier, and looks like whoever is in here has like documents related to the vessel on their desk.
All right. I'm not interested in any of this.
Okay.
I'm going to. Are these rooms empty for?
This room is
Yes.
empty, yes. Yeah, you can take this room.
Okay. Yeah, can I collapse the frame of one bed and put it under the other bed so it looks like there's only one bed in here?
Sure.
Okay. I do that and then I set up my room.
Sounds good.
I like that we have all accepted the goal of let's just fuck with this group for no
Well,
reason.
we're out of objective.
Yeah.
We're just waiting to
We're just
fly
wasting
somewhere.
time.
Yeah.
Doesn't it say something for our character that all we can do is torment people?
Well, I was about to say Obeafo and I
Yeah, we're
have just been sitting here at this table
Enjoying a meal.
having a lovely meal and conversation.
We're just waiting for the next bolded text block to
Yeah,
hit
I
us.
don't know. I'm here on the catwalk thinking of sabotaging the integrity of the Zeppelin.
Is that the thing?
I know they changed this for 2E, but I literally my race bleaches if I don't keep things interesting. So
Yeah.
Someone set us up the bomb.
I say the top of this thing is like a trampoline.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So,
Anyway,
um,
yeah, just hang out in the room.
We have rooms. How do I identify
I
which
have
one's
a
mine?
What is the food like on this? What's the in-flight meal service like on this Zeppelin?
also,
Edible.
what happens to Tag when she follows John Smith's advice? She's currently jumping on the balloon
oh
from
boy.
the catwalk.
Die well.
Oh boy.
Reflex save.
Oh
Actually,
boy.
there's a net. I assume the net will save me.
Didn't we have a specific location we wanted to land?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
The
were
mana
paying
ways,
yeah.
latitude and longitude.
Have we communicated to the captain we want an early drop that isn't like the colony? Or are we actually going to go to the colony instead?
No,
Do the
we
150
We told
mile
her we
trek?
wanted to camp, and we said about where we wanted to camp.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to our destination.
There was some pretext of we're botanists or naturalists or something like that.
We should probably remember which one.
We show up naked and with trees.
Yeah.
Naturalists or naturists? Naturists. I don't know how to pronounce that word.
We're druids and we're looking for a challenge.
I select imp wings.
So how did we get in this thorny situation?
You may be asking how I got there.
So it seems like if you jump from a zeppelin, the wind continues to go with you until you get far enough away from the zeppelin, at which point the air resistance does pull you away from the zeppelin. So I think I should be all right until maybe the balloon collapses or pushes me too far away.
I guess I will sit up here by the crossbows and just like look for things happening in the mana wastes.
Ooh, smart idea. I first leave my rapier and anything else sharp on my person at the catwalk.
Yeah.
Then I jump on this.
Oh my god.
Somehow both Newton and Bernoulli like rotated in their graves a full 360 after that comment.
Yeah, there you are. You're straight up on the balloon. Okay.
How's the food? What is the food?
Oh,
I'm
the
doing a
food.
good job of ignoring the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't let me go there.
I don't know. If I were a vampire, this would be a really great ship to just get some free meals on. Are you taking advantage of that?
The food has been prepped ahead of time. They're like pre-made sandwiches that were prepped in the kitchen, and
Are they cucumber sandwiches?
no, there are cucumbers in some of them, sure. Turkey, cucumbers, lettuce, cheese, the provolone cheese. I'm just grabbing my order from Subway right now.
With a little bit of olive oil and vinegar.
Yeah,
Found tag.
And it's
Toasted or not toasted?
this
not toasted.
exceptionally sugary, but also rather good sweet onion sauce.
Yeah,
Never had a
sure.
sandwich like this before, but Obey, what are you looking forward to seeing in the Mana Wastes?
Are we seeing something?
Yeah, I am on top looking around to see if I see anything.
I'll
Oh
let
yeah,
you
the
know.
window is right over here next to us.
Mhm.
As I jump up and down on this balloon, I say, "Look at me, baby."
Don't hurt yourself. Don't catch your ankle in that netting and destroy it.
Oh, you're no fun. Go get Rosaline.
All right, fine.
Suddenly, Rosaline appears.
Rosaline, go to the other balloon and see if you can jump higher than me.
I see you want fun. I take a sack of stones from my
Nope,
sling.
doesn't
put it in my
sound
pocket.
fun.
Dodge the heaves!
You remember the 5 rules of dodgeball.
I'm going to look at these giant ballista up here
Huh.
and think about whether I can put all of my weapon runes on them.
Yeah, what's the ballistay situation up here?
Okay. If you want to see the ballistae, then head to the center ladder. You will have to go through the north ladder first,
Uh-oh.
which will take you downstairs.
Uh-oh, you went off the Zeppelin. Go down. Go south. I can guide you. I can see where you are. Go south.
You're in the nothing.
All right, so
Um,
we've had the Shadow Realm, we've had the Upside Down.
I love that due to me having the crappiest laptop, I have admin access and can see
Yeah.
everything.
Oh my god, it's hard.
It's like an integer underflow.
Yeah. Audi is very peaceful, according to my laptop.
So this is great novel. I'd like to go to sleep. Where the hell is my room?
Right now, you're by the.
There's
giant
only 5
siege
beds, so
weapons.
someone will have to take the couch.
I'm fine sleeping where the food is.
Only
there's only one bed
5
in my room.
beds. Okay, you all
I
arrive at the
mean, you could
observation
put
deck.
both of the gnomes on the same bed because they'll both like just
That's
slot in at halfsies.
Yeah. You arrive on the observation deck. You're taking a look at the ballistae. You don't feel like you could confidently put your rune on the ballistae. You don't think it would be effective because
This will be good.
you don't think it'll be effective because it's not like the main part of the weapon is the spear that gets shot. So you don't feel like you could probably do it to one spear, but then it
Yeah,
would
but
be,
one
like,
of my
gone
runes is a
forever.
returning rune.
Okay. Then yeah, you could do it.
So,
You could do it.
yes. All right, yeah. I'm gonna put my runes on one of these spears up here for
Okay.
now.
How long does that take?
It takes a while.
That's a good question.
I think it's. Is it
I think-
24 hours?
No, I think it's hours, not 24 hours.
Yeah, maybe that's too much. I'll just tie my dagger to the front of one of the spears. So we get one shot that does extra damage, and then I call the dagger and not the spear back.
Okay.
And it just goes flying backwards through the air up into the Zeppelin. I love it.
Yeah, or teleports into my hand, I think. I should look that up.
But BB, are you trained in siege weaponry?
I can shoot a ballista.
But do you know how to aim it and sight it?
Should I say yes?
No, I want an honest answer. We should get trained by the crew if we don't know how to use it.
When you make a strike, it flies back to your hand.
The pointy thing goes that way, and then you spin this wheel and pull the pointy thing back.
But do you understand, like, you have to sight it 20 degrees over the target for each 50 feet or something like that?
Yes, I understand I need to look at my target to shoot at it. That's what you meant, right?
No, because it'll go down after you shoot it. You have to shoot over the target you're shooting at.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
All right, let's arrange for some training from people who know how to use that.
Sounds boring. I'm going to sleep.
Hey, Rosalind, do you know how to shoot siege weapons?
Oh my, I'm afraid I have no idea what to do with these things.
Hey, Oleander, do you know how to shoot siege weapons?
Store. I could learn.
Pulls gun, points at siege weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
Dash sleep is not a valid command. Dash
You
D20, please.
slash
It's a
roll
long rest
1d20.
No, he's trying to figure out how to long rest on his character sheet. It's the
Oh.
one that looks like a bed.
Dash roll 1d20.
Slash roll.
Obe will also want to rest for the night after eating.
What is that?
Just for the sake of knowing about your airship, each of these ballistae will do 3d8 damage.
All right. If I put my weapon runes on it, is it 9d8? So that might be worth it.
9d8? Why would it be 9d8?
Yeah. Well, because it's +2 weapon dice, and the weapon dice are 3d8.
No, it would be
Math
5d8.
isn't checking out. What?
Okay,
Is it
then
something-
no.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Thank you.
I asked the weapons officer if we could get some training on how to use the big bow and arrows on the observation deck.
Okay. Lucky Lanks responds. Well, yes, I suppose you could. You probably want to talk to Nobi and Gibbon about that. They're the most knowledgeable in the workings of this airship, I believe. I'm just the newest member of the crew, but you should probably talk to Nobi and Gibbon. Yeah, they know the most.
All right, where do you think I could find them?
Oh, you can usually find them either in the props. Well, not the props. That'd be bad. In the engine housing, in the propellers, or in the rooms that are near the engine housing. Yeah.
That's great. And I cast Inspire Courage and say, thanks so much for your help. Or actually, Inspire Confidence. I give them Inspire Confidence.
Does it look like anything when you cast it?
You see my quokka on my shoulder start doing a rhythmic tapping, and I bring out my harmonica and go and suddenly he feels a little bit better at his job or anything else that requires skill checks.
Cool. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's nice of you. Well, just reach out if you need something.
No, thank you. And then I go to where I was indicated to go. Once I get out of 60 feet, he no longer feels as good as his job.
Oh, I suddenly feel so incompetent. Wait, miss, come back.
The highs are great, but the lows are so low.
You head up to the catwalk then, or the catwalk.
Yeah, I head over there.
Okay. When you arrive, oh yeah, it's gonna make you go through the ladders. I can move you if you want once you get up to the catwalk.
Okay.
All right, I got you.
Catwalk, more like fox trot. Oleander says to himself, and no one is listening.
Sorry, what was that?
I said more like foxtrot.
More like poop dag.
Shut up.
It's more like
More like wagging the dog.
And also wagging and also wagging. Triple the wagging going on over here.
talk about an eyesore.
Hey,
Foxconn. FurryCon.
do a barrel roll.
I soar is what happens when I jump from the front of the ship. I soar.
You walk down the
There you
catwalk, or foxtrot
I
down the
strut.
catwalk.
Yeah, I foxtrot
Yeah.
down the
A
catwalk.
little dance.
It's well reported.
And when you so you check out the prop room.
Yeah.
Really well maintained engine.
It's all good, yo.
They are not
Or
there.
what are they called? Okay. I check out the one to the port. Wait, that was port. Well, the one to starboard.
They are not there either.
Okay. I check out the last place that was indicated that they might be,
Which is actually
the...
north of you.
Oh, is it?
I look
Do you
at
mind
the
driving
last
me?
place I look.
Because it's gonna put me through the ladder if you don't pull me.
Here you see Gabin, and here you see Nulby. As you walk this way, you hear them arguing. I can't believe you would touch my things! I can't believe you would touch my things! What are you doing? Why would you touch my finger hopper? Why would you touch my Dougal Dibble? I don't know. I just wanted to try. I didn't. I didn't do it. You're tricking me into saying I did it. Well, you clearly did it, because who else would touch my Dougal Dipper? Well, I wouldn't touch your Thinglehopper.
Who's talking about dingleberries?
What?
Oh, I was just wondering, could you show me how to shoot the thingy-mabob really good?
You can't shoot the thingy-mabob. The thingy-mabob's downstairs.
How about the ballistae?
Ballistae. Is that what they call it, Gavin? I think that's what they call it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and help you shoot the... Oh boy.
Oh, fantastic.
Hang on.
I would love to shoot the oh boy. And what's the one on the port side called?
Shooty McShoot face, probably.
Yeah.
The BB. The oh boy and the BB.
Hang on.
Oh, it's oh boy, not obey.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's the oh boy and the BB gun.
I think they're calling the hullabaloo. No.
No, I think we got it. I think we got it. The oh boy and the BB gun.
Okay.
What does the BB gun shoot?
BB.
Oh, I gotta find a good word
I'm
for these.
standing right there.
Okay, it's the whipper click.
Oh,
That's
pretty good,
pretty
actually.
good.
Yeah.
The whipper click and the
They don't have to have different names.
They-
They're the same guy.
It's two whipper clicks.
that's true. 2 whipper clicks.
Whipper click and whipper clack.
Yeah, there it
Whipper
is.
click and whipper clack. Yeah, this one on the port's called the whipper clack, and this one on the starboard's called the whipper click. They fuck.
Hey, fuck.
Hard.
No.
Say that.
Interesting.
Where's the nearest parachute? I want off this ship immediately.
The Bard is more interested now. Wants to learn how the whipper click and whipper clack work.
They teach you how to fire the weapons.
Yeah.
Out to fire their weapons.
They
Uh,
give say
the
place them.
whipper-clack and the whipper-clack. Not the whipper. I'm
Fantastic.
sorry.
Go on.
No, I don't need to say it. It's implied.
By the way, I thought you should know. I saw that new guy. What's his name? Lynx or something?
Oh yeah, Lucky.
He was slinking around your rooms. Just thought I should mention it to you.
Is he the one who touched our Dingle Dipper? I hate that word.
It's
No,
because
you
I
said
said
was it now?
Dingleberry, didn't great. I spend hours practicing with the whipper click.
Whipper click.
It gives me a mechanical advantage.
That's right.
It does. You will get a if tag is the person to use the whipper click or whipper clack tag. You will get a +2 to hit.
Fantastic.
Very good.
Okay.
Good job,
Um,
liquor clucking.
Yes.
How far out are we from the Tentacle Canyon?
Hmm.
This is a weird time to ask that question.
Well, the whipper click and the whipper clack will be fucking in the
Tentacle
tentacle
Canyon is more
canyon
terrifying.
in a little while.
You heard it here first, folks.
I really hope this is not the first episode my cousin starts listening to.
Oh yes, the one titled "The Business End of the Inks" is a good place to start. Where we create half of a robot butt. A robot was right there, and I completely fumbled the ball.
Okay, so the first night on the second kiss, and the ship's called the second
Very
kiss.
good.
The first night on the second kiss is super uneventful. You just get acquainted with the ship. Everything seems pretty.
We'll be the judge of that.
Everything
Except
seems.
for the mutiny.
Someone's not going to
running
be
smoothly.
lucky much longer.
Oh god. And I think the only thing of note when the morning comes around is Lucky Lanks is walking down the hallway, and maybe a couple of you hear him say, "I'm not quite sure why there were so many gears in my bed last night. It was so strange."
Never have too many.
I can see the gears slowly turning.
Yeah, he seems really puzzled. But apparently there were gears in his bed last
Nothing
night.
nice, another good cog.
Okay, this prompts me to go make another series of engineering checks on all the systems.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me an engineering check. 27.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, that it all seems still in great shape.
Alright. Those are just extra gears, I tell him.
Tag says you can never have too much adventuring gear.
Great.
Oh, actually, I'm going to change that slightly. This is morning, right?
Yeah.
Wait. I think I said something different.
Let me try it again.
I think
Scratch that, reverse it.
I was in the shower and I thought of this perfect thing to say. Let me try this again.
all right, I'm done. Let's move on. It's not worth it.
So imagine
It wasn't riveting.
as you are going about your business in the morning, imagine a 1920s radio announcer voice coming over the comms in this old style airship. Welcome to, and this is Farrah Winslow. Welcome to our first full day of travel aboard the Second Kiss. We're sailing across to the spell-scarred desert, everybody. We're going to go ahead and continue on our way. We'll let you know if we see anything of note. But enjoy the ride. Let us know if you've got any questions, and be sure to take it easy, rest and relax, friends. Is anybody doing anything on the ship today? Or are we just relaxing? And if that's the answer, that's fine.
Do they offer bungee jumping?
They do not. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna drag a comfortable chair up to next to the ballista and sort of sightsee from there while I rest.
Whipper click and whipper clack.
Once you go up to the whipper click, you see that Tag had spent too long practicing and has fallen asleep at the ballista.
Okay. Why
Okay, I put a chair tilted up over you as like a tent.
Thank you.
Can I have John Smith? Can I have you give me a perception check, please?
Sure.
Do you see the dragons on the horizon?
Do you
Do you see the people here?
Some inevitable death.
Clicking it and it's not rolling. Oh wait, but I rolled 50 times.
Would you like me to roll it for you?
Yeah, do that.
There we
Okay,
go.
that's it.
Okay.
14.
You look out across the horizon, behind you, ahead of you, off to the port and starboard sides. You have a 360-degree view. This is the best view that exists on this airship. And you look around. You see what seem to be birds quite far away off the stern of the ship, the back of the ship.
Okay, I will watch them somewhat.
Cool.
They're the prettiest birds.
After a couple hours, the birds seem to be getting closer. They look quite large for birds.
What color are the birds?
I think
Chromatic red.
I
That's
think
what I'm
it's
thinking.
a little difficult to tell what color they are from this far away.
Especially when I'm sleeping at a ballista.
I'm gonna run downstairs and see if anyone has a spyglass, whatever they would be called here.
Okay.
I think I actually do literally have a spyglass.
Oh, cool.
Hold on.
I borrow it and go look at the birds again.
Okay.
Oh my god, it paid off.
Okay.
It's like the one time you ever end up using one, huh?
I have a lot of random shit in my equipment that we never use.
Can you have too much adventuring gear?
Yeah.
Can my Quokka make a perception check?
Yeah.
I don't know what quokkas sound like, but
It's kind of a chittering sound. 18.
18. Tag.
You're it.
It wouldn't be Tag that sees this. It would be your Quokka.
Yeah. What was my Quokka's name? Doesn't matter right now.
I don't think I'm gonna describe to you what they see, Tag.
But they see something.
But they do see something, and they kind of look nervously back and forth between you and the thing that they're looking at.
Do they take an action to rouse Tag?
Yeah, they do.
I would like to look out.
Hmm?
Alright. Is there a circumstance bonus for my animal accomplice pointing in a direction?
Yes.
+1, I assume. Okay, let's see. That's not great. What do I hear with my half-asleep eyes?
I think you see looks to be a large bird, kind of. John Smith and
Spyglass.
yes, John Smith and Tag. Before you look in the spyglass, I think you also see that there looks to be like something extending upward of the bird as well. It's hard to tell what it is. And then
Lightning rods.
you look through the spyglass, John Smith, to see 3 of these flying toward the vessel.
Oh, good.
Oh, shit. I know what these are.
Yeah?
Oh, hi.
I've seen it before.
Yeah, these are fun.
Why do I know this thing? Is
So
that like
it's
a cube?
it has the head of a wolf, the front legs of a stag, the antlers of a stag, the wings of an eagle, and the back legs of an eagle
Yeah.
as well.
Now, just out of character knowledge, this is like most of a Peryton,
Yes.
but like the wolf head is different than usual for a Peryton.
Yeah, I'm with Urian. This is like in the back of my mind. I've heard of these.
Seen this thing before. I just
Like
Yeah, you're right. Seen it.
it's like a freaking dire Peryton.
No,
It just gets
it's
the
a
head of
different
a
thing.
Yeah, it
It is called a Peryton.
Oh, it
Ah.
is. Okay.
It's this
But,
version
Hey,
of a
it's
Peryton,
far
right?
away. I have time to make a knowledge check this time.
Oh,
You do.
that's interesting that
With-
they've
with
added
the
a wolf head here.
Arcana, or-
Also, the art is
Nature.
badass.
It is
By
really
the way,
cool.
my god.
Sitting on the poop deck at the
16.
bar, would I notice these things?
No, I don't think so.
I'm going to continue sipping on my.
Can
Why?
you?
Okay, so I point this out to the 2 of you who are up here with me and say, please man the ballista and shoot when they're in range. I'm going to go warn everyone.
Good call.
All right.
I'm going to also do a combat reading of these with the assumption as they're approaching the Zeppelin, they probably mean business.
Probably just want to parlay.
Secret occultism check. How does I do that?
Occultism for a Peryton?
Yeah, for combat reading.
It's gonna
Technically, with all this
be
distance, you can do every knowledge check.
the knowledge check for these ones are gonna be Arcana or Nature.
Yeah,
Okay, 16 knowledge.
combat reading is
Is it different?
GM rolls a secret occultism check for you
Oh.
against the deception or stealth EC of an enemy of your choice.
Yes.
Oh, who is engaged in combat? These aren't considered engaged in combat,
yeah,
are
not
they?
yet. Not yet.
Okay.
Shoot an arrow at them, and they will be.
19, sure. Does Oleander know what these are?
John Smith, you look through the spyglass. You see the shape. You see what this looks like. A pretty decent amount of detail. But you don't know what this is, John Smith. You've never
still have
seen
to
this
figure this thing
before, or you don't
Here,
remember
here.
it if you have.
Bring the spyglass over here. There you go.
Oleander,
I rolled a 19 on it.
How would
You
you
take a
describe what you're?
DC 19, and you know this
Oh, nice.
as a Peryton. Let's see.
Oh yeah,
Noah?
that looks like most of the Peryton. It's just got a wolf's head on it.
And
Airwolves are attacking.
as you take a closer look, you start to think back about what you know about this creature. No immunities, no weaknesses, no resistances, as far as you can tell. It does have a couple different types of ways that it attacks people. You want to look out for the antlers and its fangs. And it also has the proclivity to rip out the hearts of its prey.
victims.
The victims.
Yeah.
I take a good look at it through the spyglass. put the spyglass down. Well, gentlemen and ladies, if you want to keep your hearts inside of your bodies, they'll want to avoid getting bitten by those things. They'll take whatever damage you want, but yeah, they'll deal it too.
One more thing. They,
Oh, one more thing. And another thing. Go
They
ahead.
specifically. Hang on a sec. Let me make sure I'm getting this right.
Hold on, wait a sec. Let me make sure I get this right. Can you talk to them? You're a fox, they're a wolf. Do they speak your language?
Hey everyone, flying wolves.
Do they talk?
Okay. They don't
speak
talk, as far as you know. But they can match shadows. They will fly over a target and mimic the shadow of the target, which makes them better and more deadly at attacking their prey.
They play shadow puppets.
Yes.
I described that to the group. No, I can't talk to them. They don't speak, and that's a rude assumption to be making that I can talk to all dogs. But also, watch out for their shadowy thing. They'll match your shadow and use that against you.
All right, so I'm just running through the ship, shouting, "Perytons off the whatever place that way. They're coming in."
Off the stern?
Stern, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna run down to where the engine room and let them know.
Are they coming in from 6 o'clock, Jamie?
Yeah, they are. They're coming in from directly aft.
Okay.
What do you even
All
want?
right, so I run into the
Hearts.
main cabin here and tell the captain what's going on, and then say I'm gonna run back up to the observation deck to fight them.
Okay.
I would like to use the exploration activity cast Inspire Confidence.
Okay. On who?
Maybe if we offer them the twinkle just a while.
I cast it 30 feet around the ballista.
Okay. John Smith, you run into tell Farah Winslow. Farah looks over at Desi and says, "Desi, get your ass up there." And Desi Drake says, "Yes, ma'am, I'm on it." And he will begin to work his way up to the observation deck. And then I think someone said that they run through the catwalk as well and do the same.
Yeah, I mean I'm yelling the whole way through, so part of the catwalk will be.
What are you yelling?
Perytons at 6 o'clock, approaching the ship in combat positions.
The fuck is a Peryton?
I just explained all of it.
Big flying meanies.
Oh,
Oh
Obey,
my
sorry, I got you.
Can you, yeah.
Use this one.
Every time someone goes through the map, my map switches to theirs.
Mine is doing the same thing, by the way.
Sorry,
And
I'm about to head to the combat deck. So
it's
get ready to
defaulting to
switching.
tag.
It's because you have control over my character, so you see
I
what
have control over many characters.
It's true.
I'm gonna pull you all to this scene.
Oh, good. So we're in a fireball formation.
Dang it! I accidentally got stuck in a wall.
Got you.
We're in I can protect you formation. Oh, there's wind.
There's wind.
How do you see that?
Because it says wind slow. No, it's
No.
I've got the sound.
Yeah, we've been hearing windy sounds.
I use
I was
my
enjoying a nice port. In the aft.
Like about how far away are they?
Well,
What do they want?
about an
Great setup.
hour passes. And
Really?
Seriously, we're being stuck for an hour?
They
I'm
are-
going to replace the head of one of these spears with my dagger at that time.
Okay.
The first shot will be good.
I use my tactical harmonica to make sure they're not sneaking from underneath us.
It's only one shot. These are on a tether.
Okay, good. Then one of them will be good.
I mean, I don't know if the game's logic, but these are harpoons on a tether, so you
Right.
shoot them and you pull them back in.
I'm not sure if they are or if that's just to tension it for loading.
And
Huh. Emma, are these tethered bolts or are these
I think they're tensioned right now.
so these harpoons, is it like one arrow used repeatedly or is it multiple arrows?
I think it's multiple ammunition. That's just how you set a giant.
I assumed it was a tethered bolt for pulling in.
It
I think
kind
if
of
you
looks
pull
like
something
it
into
would
your
be.
balloon, it bursts.
Oh, that does actually look tethered. Yeah.
No, see, it's 2 lines. I think it's for
Pulling
tensioning it.
Yeah.
Oh, the tension for the bow portion
Okay.
of it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, they would be
it's
turned
like
in
a-
opposite directions to provide tension.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Got
Um,
it. So 2 to load, 1 to aim and fire.
Mhm.
Damn.
Tag, you should probably fire the tag. You should probably fire the one that John Smith has just enhanced over there. I can take the other.
Which one's the Babini shooter? Send me out, boys.
You want to hop right on here?
I haven't met the Babibi shooter yet. When I do, I'll let you know.
Oleander slaps the top of one of the ballista. This baby here can fit so many Bobby B in it. It accidentally fires. No, I'm just kidding.
I aim the ballista at the Peryton that's stalking us.
okay. So as you do so, you realize that the ballista can turn. They can turn to face directly south, directly north on the map. But that is their range, and anywhere in between in an arc.
Hold on.
And that's why there's 2 of them.
I look up.
Yeah, can they shoot up or down?
Ooh, good question.
Not very much down.
Not very
Yeah.
much down.
I mean, they can.
They can shoot in. Yeah, they can.
Very good.
Great. But now I look up because we just heard Perytons can mimic shadows. Wouldn't it be great if there was one above us the whole time and we just get blindsided?
That's why I'm using the tactical harmonica to look under the balloon as well.
What?
I can look
Big
around
balloon.
corners using my cool headgear.
Bro, this is like a 30-foot diameter balloon. What do you mean look under it?
That's exactly how far the range of my tactical harmonica vision is.
He's got like a telescopic.
I don't know how it works, but mechanically I can look around
I stand
corners
at
up to 30 feet.
echolocation.
Harmonics.
Hey.
So I
Hey,
look
BB.
around the corner up to 30 feet away.
Are you gonna front line? You have a 2-handed weapon, right?
I can make it two-handed. It's a versatile.
Come over here. When things get started, I want to try something.
We're fighting birds.
They're wolf birds.
Deer wolf birds,
Big wolf
actually.
birds.
That's how the start of my letter is going to.
Deer wolf birds.
Fighting wolf birds.
All right,
I'm
everybody.
sorry to say, but it's over.
Can we just leave the goblins out here and be done with it?
I roll initiative. Everyone, don't forget your pluses from the aura from my harmonica. Overwatch.
Are we
please.
Are we rolling initiative?
Why are we rolling initiative?
Because I
Because the
saw the initiative
Perytons
tracker.
have
Coming.
arrived.
Okay, I mean, I think these ballista can shoot like 720 feet away, so is that where they're starting initiative?
No.
We shoot them at 6 range increments.
If we start a fire, will they go away?
So,
No.
despite being able to see around the balloon 360 degrees,
Knowing they're coming for an hour and being prepared, we
Yeah.
wait till they're biting us.
There's
Yeah.
a cloud, and they use the shadow of the cloud to disappear and then appear within 30 feet of us.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, then I take my dagger back.
Not a dagger anymore. It's a spear.
So wait, it'll return to me.
Who's the bad guy that appears amongst us?
That's not a bad guy.
That's
a good
Des
guy.
and Drake's.
That's the sacrifice.
That's the
Oh,
bosun.
doesn't Drake. Hey, Botswain, what do we do? I'm playing someone who doesn't know boats,
You're
guys.
playing someone who's getting left behind.
Rosalind, you
You're
sure
playing
you want to be the
interested.
closest to them?
Well, I don't know. I just got here. I guess I'll. Bobby, go ahead. While she's
It's
talking.
okay. At least your heart was in the right place for now.
Amazing. I mean, I jumped on the point the arrow at the target, and I say, I improvised. I ignored everything on how to shoot this. Fire, starboard, arrow, shooter.
Whipper.
Shooter.
Shooting at the rightmost target.
Okay.
Though, am I not zoomed out enough on the map? I don't actually see where the.
They're south about 45
Wait, now
feet.
I'm first.
Oh shit! There they are.
Oh, John
Okay.
Smith is first. I'm sorry, Bobby.
Oh, all right. Well, I got a spot on my lap you can sit on if you want to shoot this.
Wait, are you in initiative?
Me?
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're literally not going to get to shoot these things once before they're on top of us. All right. So much for ballista. I guess I make my dagger return to me and then throw it at them since they're within one range increment of my dagger now.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, the ballistas do a lot more damage than most weapons.
Well,
Not as a rogue, though. I
yeah,
guess.
but they're going to hit us before the people in initiative who are manning the ballistas go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Can't
tag
you
and
just jump on
Bobby
the
me.
ballista and start turning it?
I mean, yeah, I guess because I'm faster, I can take over the ballista that I'm less good at shooting and shoot it once.
Mhm.
Yeah, why not? I already aimed it at them. That's
All
why
right,
I'm so
what do
slow.
what do I roll?
Let's
Start with
go
a D20.
ahead.
Mhm.
Let's go ahead and do your. Oh gosh, what was it?
Dex
Yeah,
modifier,
it'll-
but no proficiency.
Yeah, it'll
Unless
just be
you're
your-
trained in martial.
There you go.
So just
Dex modifier. So you're. Yeah. Dex
okay.
modifier.
24 maybe, plus 2
24.
for the weapon since it's my dagger.
Yeah, that is a hit.
All right. So what I roll? 5d8.
5d8. Yep.
All right, 31 lightning damage, I think.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
And then I make my dagger return to my hand.
Okay. Your lightning damage strikes the Peryton, and it screams in pain. Let me go to Babibi.
Wait, how many actions did I use? Do I have
Oh,
another
I'm
action?
sorry. Let's say everybody that it's an action to aim, and then an action to shoot. So you have one more action left.
Do you want to reload it?
Yeah, so I do my second attack, 29 to hit.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's sneak attack damage, sorry.
So is that the 26 damage?
Give him a second. He's got to recalculate.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Let me roll it again without sneak attack. 16.
16.
Yep.
Cool.
Alright, that'll be it.
Cool. Babibi, go for it.
So when I throw a bomb at this close Peryton and it misses and lands on the dirigible, what happens?
Oh boy.
That's a fantastic question.
Hindenburg.
There is HP for the
All
balloon,
the humanity.
so the damage would be dealt to the balloon, and I would subtract it from the balloon's HP.
Hey, that sounds like a bad plan.
And HP does HP for this balloon stand for hydrogen points? Because I would like to avoid a Hindenburg situation if we can.
I mean, we were
Yeah.
walking on the catwalk, right?
Yeah.
I was breathing fine. I know what action 1 and 2 are. It's action 3 that I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
We'll start with 1 and 2
Hey.
and see where you end up with 3.
Unfortunately, unlike you guys, I don't actually have magic spells, so I can't shoot a bolt or anything.
You can use other spells.
I don't have any spells.
Oh, okay. Not just magic.
I'm not special.
It's true.
If
Let
you
me
could
keep telling you
End your
that.
turn next to me, that would be great.
All right, let us begin. I walk away from Obeo and jump on the ballista.
Okay.
Action 1. Action 2. Aim Moonstone Cannon. Action 3. Fire Moonstone Cannon.
At this one.
2020. What?
At
Oh.
this one.
Oh, I can't touch the closest?
Nope.
Okay. Then yes.
Okay.
Be available close target. That's gonna be 1d20 plus my dex.
Yeah.
I wish I knew what my dex was.
Oh, and don't forget everyone, I have Inspire Courage going, so +1 to your damage and to hits.
Oh, good.
So
1d20 plus my dex.
+2
plus 1.
from Brian's shots, I forgot to remind him.
So it's level plus dex, and we are level what right now?
You are
5?
level
4.
4.
3, 2, 1. Happy New
Alright,
Year.
I think I'm 1d20 plus 6 at the moment. Okay. Dash.
18.
Does 18 hit?
It does not. Your ballista soars past.
Fuck you making unfair encounters. What is this bullshit?
Says Babibi to the gods.
The gods at Paizo who
18
signed this.
is a miss.
Why is my not ranged specialized character unable to hit things with range?
Alright, let's move on.
Horseshit.
Alright, Perry the Platypus, what do you do?
All right, our Peryton that just got shot at. First action, let's see here. What is my speed?
Disappears into the shadow.
First action, fly 50 feet to Obeafo.
And whip out his heart.
Second action, strike with its antler. Obeafo does a 29 hit.
Yes.
Obeafo,
You're flat-footed.
you
That's
will
not a-
take 9 points of piercing damage. And third action, it is going to then let's see. It is going to strike with its fangs. 24.
That'll do it.
Okay. That will be
Man, plus
12.
14 on the second strike.
12.
These
Oh,
things
you
are
know what?
scary.
No. That should have been a 19 to hit Obeafo. That would have been a miss, huh?
I am auditing correctly.
Yeah.
I am flat-footed though.
No,
you are not as Dewey.
anymore.
It would have been a 20, actually, not a 19, because it's agile.
Okay. Then no.
Okay, so it's a miss. Okay.
Sorry for checking your work.
No, please do. So that is the Peryton. We now go to Rosaline. who sees this thing fly over to Obeafo. I think she shouts out, Obey, you got this?
Sure. It's inspiring confidence with his reply.
That's your job, not his.
She will aim at...
The hurt one.
Yeah.
What a pro gamer. Rosalind, draw a line.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Shoot him dead.
We're gonna do this.
+1 to hit from the Quokka rhythmic tapping.
Natural 1!
Let's go.
All right. Shoots dirigible to Obey.
Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna go to a roll table.
Throw your weapon off the
I
ship.
don't have it in here. Okay. Alright, she drops her weapon.
No.
Second action, pick up the weapon. Third action,
Third action.
reload.
Very good. What a great turn.
Next is the Peryton.
Guys, we've been practicing for 2 hours waiting for these things. Come on.
Yeah, but I fell asleep.
Okay, it's gonna fly between Roz and Tag. D4. 1 and 3, Tag. 2 and 4, Roz. Roz. Strike. With its antler. 17 to hit Roz.
Count that.
Jeez.
17
Shouldn't
is
do it.
going to miss.
Good. You made a competent character.
Real game.
We're real concerned if you just gave us a 18 AC 16 character.
And then it will strike again, this time with its fangs. At a +10. Oh my gosh, another natural 1.
It drops its teeth.
It bites into the railing of the observation deck and
Spirals out of control into an unstoppable descent that leaves it no ability to recover.
it's gonna be
Nice try.
gosh, what is this? It's what's the
Hey, let's work a shot. Its antler gets caught in the railing, and it has to spend an action dislodging its head from the railing.
that is similar to what I'm looking for. Alright, yeah, I don't remember what the condition is called, but it's gonna lose an action next turn.
It's a great time to grapple check this guy.
Oleander, what do you do?
That is a fantastic question. Okay, 10 paces. I don't really want to be closer to these things.
So how about further?
So I'm going to use 5 of that 10 paces to go here, and that ends the 10 paces. I'm going to, as part of 10 paces, I'm going to draw my striking Giselle as a 2-handed grip, and I am going to fire at... Are either of these two Perytons the one that we just shot up a bunch and looks hurt?
This one.
The one in front of Tag.
Yeah,
Okay. The one between the gnomes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will fire at that one, and with 2 actions, I am going to use accidental shot because I want to get a good hit here. So that essentially means that I roll the attack and the damage twice, and I use the better results for each. Ignoring any circumstance penalties. So here is the first version of that. And here is the second version of that. Let me... Sorry, it is saying it is not loaded because
After shooting,
it does not, as far as it knows.
Mm-hmm.
28.
And so it looks like the 28 is to hit.
29
That's
if
a
you
hit.
include +1 combined.
29, right.
That's a hit,
And-
not a crit.
Not a, okay, I was going to ask. Here's the first attempt at the damage,
This one.
and then the second attempt at the damage. So the higher of those was a 13, 12 plus the 1 from tag. 13 piercing.
Exactly 13 HP left. You kill it. What does it look like?
I'm going to stab it through the or shoot it through the heart.
Okay.
And because it's stuck in the railing, we now have Peryton for soup.
Yes. Yes.
And I still have an action left. I'm going to Raconteurs reload, and
You can intimidate the burp.
I'm going to Raconteurs reload. Actually, hold on. I can do your next. When I get a kill shot, I am going to try to demoralize the Peryton next to Obey.
Okay.
And let's see. Raconteurs reload is in the same thing. I don't know that I can do the intimidation check twice in a row.
You can do one against one target, one against the other, because one's a reaction and one's an action.
I would like to do that if that's
Okay.
possible.
Yeah.
They don't speak your language, most likely, so don't forget the -4, but you still get to make the intimidation check.
I believe did I take the feat for this? Hold on.
Intimidating.
I took intimidating glare,
Okay,
so they do
then
not
no
have to
-4.
speak
Great.
the language. So I'm going to go to the closer one. I'm going to kind of just stare daggers into its eyes and point the gun at it as I reload. 16 to intimidate it.
16 will not do it.
And then the further one.
And then to the other as I'm going to point and do the same thing. And that's a significantly better 26.
26 will do it.
Then it is frightened 1. Unless that was critical, then it would be frightened 2. Now it's easier to hit.
I have my doubts that was critical.
And so that's the further one.
Yep.
Frightened 1.
Great.
And that is all 3 plus 0 of my actions.
Sounds good. Next up is Tag.
Tag has been up to this point every 6 seconds, continuing the inspiration, but is now going to turn to her Quokka companion and try to make the composition particularly, what's the word? Delayed, where the sound will continue even though she will stop playing. This is lingering composition. And the roll is 27. Is that a critical failure, success, or critical success?
That is a success.
So we have the Inspire Confidence for 3 rounds.
Nice.
Then for action 2 and 3, is there another Peryton within 30 feet of me? I know the first one is within 30, but I can't tell. It's further
No,
away.
It is further away.
Okay, sorry. Give me 1
50,
second.
60 feet away from you.
Then on the Peryton that is within 30 feet, I would like it to make a will save.
I could do that.
And be excited while you do it, too.
18.
18 is a failure, but not a critical failure.
Okay.
So you take full initial damage and persistent damage on your turn. The full damage is 2d4 mental damage as phantom pain racks this Peryton. And the target is sickened 1.
Okay.
So you can add that to their character sheet, and here's the initial damage of 4 from my spell. 4 mental damage. on its turn, it will take the 1d4 of mental damage.
Okay. Cool. Is that your full turn?
It sure is. Thank you.
Our Peryton, who's about 60 feet away, will use its first action to fly up right in front of Roz and Obey. Second action, strike with its antler at Obey. 19 to hit, which is a miss, I
No.
think. Yep. Third action, strike at Obey with the -4. Oh, 14. Okay. It moves up, attempts to strike twice, and misses Obey. That is its turn. We now go to Dizen Drakes.
Yay, tanks.
Staring directly at it as it's trying to attack Obey, and it's very distracted and scared by that.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Dizen. Okay.
What will he do that's useful?
Dizen uses his first action to pull out
Very sorry.
All
a
stops.
pike. He pulls out a pike.
Disgusting.
And
We really need to cut down on the popcorn chatter. Really just
Sorry.
let the NPCs do their turn.
and he will use his naval pike to strike at the
Does it
Peryton.
come from his belly button?
Ooh, 13, that's a miss.
It definitely was from his belly button.
Utterly disgusting.
Third action will be... Yeah. He's gonna do the same thing at a -5.
Can he do a dirty trick?
23 to hit is a hit.
Ooh, nice. 24 actually.
24.
If he's an ally of mine.
And he's gonna deal
This one.
8 piercing damage to this Peryton.
9 if he's an ally.
Ah, that's right.
It's a good way to tell.
And he will
It's
say to all of
bad.
you,
Yeah.
y'all sure know how to handle yourselves in a fight. I'm glad you're up here. And
Oh,
Obey.
he's watching a different fight.
Say how
Obey is going to drop the shield he was going to enchant.
It falls off the airship.
Does it really?
No, I'm just kidding. Bye.
Well, Rosalind can pick up her weapon, but I can't.
It was a weapon, not a shield shaped like a sail.
Oh,
Your armor
true.
falls off the ship.
I'm going to switch to my ever stance, my two-handed shield stance.
Emma's fantasy.
Raise shield and bite the sickened one next
Your
to
fangs
me.
fall off the ship. Okay, go ahead.
I said.
This newfangled Barty. Good lord. So attacking the sickened one, not the frightened one.
Cool.
+1 from the song. And that is a natural 2 on the die. So probably won't do it.
No, that doesn't do much.
13 is a miss, yeah.
At least it don't bite the railing.
That's right.
I've been worried.
For your third and fourth action, you raise your shield.
That was
And
my
then your
second
fifth action, you...
Nice.
Cool. Is that your full turn?
Spit at him. Yeah, that's my full turn.
When you spit at him, he says, I bite my thumb in your general direction.
I
John
thought he didn't
Smith.
talk.
He doesn't.
But I heard it.
All right.
He also.
How safe do I think it is to jump on the balloon so I can flank this thing?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I jumped on them earlier, but I had netting.
Yeah, where you're at right now on the balloon, there is actually. Is there netting? Yeah, you're on the observation deck.
Do it.
Make
your dreams come true.
You.
At
It's gonna
least
be difficult
terrain.
terrain. It's gonna be difficult terrain, but you can do it.
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean,
I'm
if
gonna move behind it.
I will tell you, if you go, I got you. You're gonna move behind it like this. Go
Yeah.
around. Okay. I will tell you. You think by about this square and this square,
Mhm.
if you were to make your way there, you would fall off the ship.
Yeah.
This is where we find out they have push attacks.
Don't you want to be
All right.
across from
It's 32 to hit.
That is a crit.
Yeah, especially flat-footed and sickened. Yeah, you got this.
This one's not second.
Okay. And how crits work? Is it just double damage?
Double dice. Double dice.
And sneak attack is
And double
doubled in
mod.
this system.
Yes, double everything.
All right. So let me roll.
Part
Basically,
damage
roll
is
everything
plus
twice.
2.
There is like a double button on your damage thing. On
Yeah, but I think that
It's not.
I also have a
fucking
deadly. Oh, plus 5. I forgot to double the 5, so 45 damage.
Did you include
Or
2 for me?
46, yeah.
47. It's
No, I
okay.
added 1.
Oh, okay. 46.
46 damage for the first attack,
Okay.
damn.
and then 27 to hit.
Yep.
For 15 damage.
And you kill
Or
it.
16. Yay!
That was your second attack plus 10.
With flanking.
Oh, make sure you let Emma do the calculation for flanking because they're flat-footed, not you add
Yeah.
more to your
They
head.
don't have the thing on them, but yeah.
Yep.
Alright. That's it for me. That's 3 actions.
Cool. Great
Effective.
turn.
Mm.
Bubby B.
I take my butt and lift up a seat. I take a 5-foot step. Take my hand and put on my weapon and raise it above my head.
You fall
I
off the ship.
bring it down upon its head. With a mighty swing, it rolls a incredible. What the fuck? Come on, show up, please.
I like this song.
+1 from the bard.
For 3 hours.
20 hitting spree.
A 20 is a miss.
Doesn't matter that it's frightened and/or sickened. I forgot which one this was.
Damn,
is it
a
one of those?
20 is a hit.
I'm here to
Basically,
audit.
move my head.
You're on the
It
boat.
flinches in response. It takes a mighty. Holy
Yeah.
shit!
+1 for the bard.
Plus 1 for the 26 results on it. Its neck falls in half,
No, it's not dead yet.
Damn it.
That's the end of your turn.
and thus my turn ends.
It is its turn.
The main character's turn has ended.
The Peryton.
Wait, so what
Does that make you kill
someone
again?
went after you and before the Peryton?
What?
Oh, he said the main character's turn ended, so I was wondering who went after him and before the Peryton.
Thanks for the sound effect, guys. I wouldn't have. I needed that.
Strike against Bobby B. 22 to hit, Bobby B.
I think that hits. Probably.
You're gonna take
Uppers damage.
10 piercing damage.
Alright. I glare at it.
Using a reaction.
Yeah, okay.
Using a reaction, I also block.
Okay.
Uh,
So it
so
No,
no,
that's right. The damage.
we
goes
just
through.
reduced the damage.
it's a DR4
Rifle
and then it's sickened to. Not sickened? No.
Wait,
Not
you
sickened.
DR4?
Enfeebled.
Yeah. I give you a
Enfeebled 2.
D4 and enfeeble 2 for the remainder of its turn.
Wow, I DR3 it? So so I take 3 damage.
How much
pretty good.
damage did it deal, Emma?
10.
So reduced by 4 and reduced by 3, 3 damage remaining.
Second strike, this time with its fangs.
And don't forget the enfeebled 2 now.
It is calculated.
Unless
Thank
it,
you.
It'll
unless it wanted to stop attacking.
definitely hit me.
That was-
Yeah.
Thanks.
26 to hit. Okay.
Yeah.
You will
No
take
reaction.
10 slashing.
Yep, that's a good hit.
And let's see. Let's do it again.
It can retch to try to get rid of the second.
Nah.
Let's see here. Second.
Nah.
Given what we know about these things, that is a very undesirable action for all of these close quarters people who it would likely retch onto.
It would be wretched.
Oh.
Miss. Okay.
Critical.
Yeah.
But not a 1. Alright, Rosaline, draw a line, shoot it dead.
I think Rosaline is instead going to attempt to cast Daze.
Gay days.
Yeah.
Gay Daze.
It's red. It's orange. It's yellow. It's green. It's blue.
Happy Pride Month, everybody. We're recording this in September.
Do you remember?
Wow. It
We do.
passes that will save for sure. So
But
it's
not
fine.
critically.
Whoops.
Not critical passes. So Daze is going to
It's
do.
a basic save, so half of the. I'm
Damage.
sorry, you know this already. I can just stop.
Good. So it'll take 2 damage. I believe. Yep.
It is racked with mental damage.
All right. That is her first and second action, and her third. What's up?
I'm sorry to interrupt. The
You're fine.
Peryton who is sickened should have taken persistent damage from my spell.
That's on your turn, though.
No, it's at
It's
the
on its
end
turn.
of the target's turn.
Oh.
So here is the mental damage that it takes. And persistent damage is not increased by my spells, so it is 2 mental damage. And it should make a flat check to see if it continues to take that. I had a note to remind myself, and then I forgot.
It does continue to take. Does not.
7 is under 15, so
Oh,
it'll
it's a 15.
continue to take damage. Yep.
Okay.
That's a
Alrighty.
flat check of 15.
Most flat checks are.
Alrighty.
It's the player killer taking persistent damage. If you go down while taking persistent damage, you probably die.
Third action. She's gonna strike with her hand cannon.
Nice. It has partial cover from our formidable bulwark, Obeafo.
Does the BFO now have deafened?
So
Ah.
25 to hit, but it has plus 1 in
Tell you from
speed,
experience,
so-
a shotgun going off right behind your head doesn't feel great.
Alright, it's gonna
3
take 2
damage.
damage.
3 because of me.
3. Okie doke. That is Roz. We now go to Oleander.
Yeah, so what am I shooting through here?
It's plus 1 cover for it.
Yeah, I'm
A
gonna give
clusterfuck, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you lesser cover. Or give you lesser
Okay.
cover.
Cool. Sure. Why not?
Reaction, I fall prone.
I'm gonna.
Almost through a siege weapon.
So the plan is strike, running reload if I need to move, or just regular, and then strike again. Let's see. So we're gonna strike. I'm gonna keep this 2-handed right now. Good. Dude, 14 to hit. Boo.
Boo.
That's not gonna do it.
That's a miss, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any spot on this map where I, other than trying to pull what John Smith just did, where I'm not going to be shooting through cover.
You could stand on the NPC's shoulders.
I honestly don't think there is.
Okay.
The
Then
ballista. The ballista is a large
yeah.
weapon and therefore doesn't suffer penalties for small creatures or medium
Yeah,
creatures.
but are either of the ballistas loaded?
I think Tavern wants you to step on it.
They're not loaded, but you can stand on top.
I could stand on top of a ballista. Would that be?
I'm okay
Would
with that.
that work?
That's pretty cool, actually.
Cool. Running reload. Then I am going to move and reload in one action.
Okay.
Because that's nice. And then I will try again at the -5. Reload macro and then -5. +1, I guess. So +1 to whatever this is. 22 now.
22 is a hit.
All right. Let's damage +1 to whatever this is. 8 total.
Very cool. That's a neat shot. Like running
Yeah,
up,
I like
jump
that
on the
one.
ballista, take a shot. That's cool.
As reloading as I'm jumping on it. That is fun. I like that.
I want to see that in the anime.
Uh-huh.
Is that your full turn?
Yeah. I believe that's everything I can do this round. Yeah.
All right. Tag, go ahead.
So there were only 3 of these things, right? And we killed 2 of them.
3 that we know of.
All right. The Quokka is doing the most of keeping the composition going for the remaining 2 rounds. In the meantime, I don't think this is a good call. I'm going to cast Daze. Take a page out of Rosaline's book, and I need a basic will save from the remaining Peryton. That is a success, but not a critical success. So you will take half of this damage, which is 2 mental damage. What else can I do?
Man, death by 1,002 ticks.
Yeah.
I reload the ballista on my side, I guess. Why not?
Okay.
Can't even shoot. I know, but it's in case something else appears.
Rip its throat out!
Alright, NPC Gavin. No, that's
Oh.
not his name. Denson.
Never mind.
Dezen.
Dezen.
Yeah, Dezen will
Coup de grace.
Yeah, he'll do 2 damage.
Yes.
yeah, he's gonna use his pike again.
The one that comes from his belly button.
The naval pike, yes.
Naval pike.
23.
Whoa, Desmond can hit.
23 can do it.
That's a hit.
Desmond's a fighting man.
7
8
dead.
damage.
Dezen pushes the naval pike into the skull of this creature and says, "You ain't welcome here, Peryton." And that's
This Zeppelin's only big enough for the 2 of us.
cool.
Well, that's patronizing.
Nice.
Woo, does it?
Desert, if you need a spot on a team, I think our group could use someone like you.
How'd you like to be possessed by an extra dimensional entity that dictates your actions?
That's a lot
For
to
us, it's
unpack
good.
there, my friend.
Yeah, conversations are kind of like this with us.
There's a lot to unpack in my belly button.
John
but it's
Smith's
mostly
crawling
this.
back onto the safe boards. The observation deck.
You
I
fall.
pick up my shield.
Help! I can't cross the wall. There we go.
Oh, and all right. And now we have Desmond. John Smith took it out.
I use all of the animal on the Perytons. Oh shoot, wrong campaign. I take the corpses of the Perytons to someone who knows more about.
I mean,
Corpses
you can make
they
like
rolled
12
off the
different
side of the
trophies from one of those.
At least one of them had their antler stuck in the railing.
Yeah.
It didn't
Yeah, I think
go
there's
away
one
yet.
that's like flailing around in the wind.
Guys, help me bring in the dinner.
This is disgusting, but okay.
It's a veal treat.
I mean, part of it probably gonna taste like turkey. The other one tastes like veal.
It's like Beneville.
And dog. Everyone likes to eat dog.
This seems like a
How
prime
dare
target
you.
for taxidermy.
Honestly, if we taxidermed this and brought it back home, people would think we were playing a fast one on them.
Yeah.
These are worth a ton.
I'm gonna try to heal myself.
Yeah, they weigh a ton too. Can someone help me?
Magic is weird here, right?
Yeah.
How about I give you first aid and heal you for 13?
Okay.
How much damage did he do?
I dealt 0 damage.
I dealt 8 and healed 21.
Yeah. So it came out
I healed
positive.
someone else for net 15 and someone else for net 18.
I
and
think only 2 of us got hit.
that's fine. I do it anyway.
John Smith is just
That's
going up
like-
and sha.
I'll sew you back together whether you like it or not.
Fight down on this. Yeah.
But I'm
Doesn't
fine.
like,
I wasn't
what
even
if
hurt. Now you are.
Doesn't like what if doesn't one of his toes had a bunion on it? No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Desmond, this is just the initiation procedure. We all went through this.
What a
was,
dapper-looking
but-
fellow.
I know.
Yeah.
This guy fucks.
I kind
Yeah.
of want to roll
For
some
sure.
diplomacy checks, if you know what I mean.
Okay, Bart.
Oh my god, Paizo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, for the listeners, Emma, could you please describe this beefcake for us?
Yeah, he's
This silver fox beefcake.
yeah, he's how do you describe this? He's wearing a brown leather, almost
Like
like
a
a
jerkin.
corset
It's
top.
like a jerkin.
It's
God.
jerkin, cool. With what looked to be like
Layered sleeve
denim.
trench coat jacket.
Yeah.
He's got the red bandana with the red trim on his cowboy hat, but it's not a cowboy hat. It's more of what
it's like
would you
a
say?
pirate
gun
cowboy
thing?
hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
He's
too bad
got
I'm hidden
like
behind.
some
I
type
could
of
finish-
steampunk Magitech cowboy, which is weird. Where would you
Yeah.
find one of those?
This is the cowboy that you see in an anime.
And his
So arcane. It's basically arcane.
It's
what's that
arcane.
A
right?
little bit, yeah. It's kind of, yeah.
It's a
It is
flip
our
flop
thing,
mustache.
actually.
Arcane.
Yeah, it's the old guy from Arcane because they're all kids in that show.
Yeah.
What's that old school musket that has like the
Blunderbuss?
trumpet at the end like that?
What a
Yeah.
blunderbuss?
Yeah, blunderbuss.
It's like a blunderbusket over here.
Yeah. Tag asked for his digits.
Well, I'm flattered, but I've got a job to do. So maybe when we depart.
We have another night on this thing. You can just skip the digits part. You know.
The digits are the room number.
Yeah. I need to know which one to go into. Otherwise, it's very embarrassing.
Yeah.
I know where the goblins live, but how about the rest of y'all?
Yeah, speaking of getting to the home kiss over here, good lord.
By the way, you did really well with that pike. Anytime you want to listen to my song,
Oh, that's what they're calling it nowadays.
Well, thank you. I'm flattered. It's you'd think I'd actually have an attack in my character sheet for a musket, but I don't. It's just all pikes and daggers.
I
don't
get
know
it.
why that
You need more
is.
ammunition. I might be able to help you with that. If you come to my room around 7, 8 o'clock, I've got some black powder.
If I
I'll
leave here,
keep that in
just
mind. Thank
bring
you.
it.
He seems to be rebuffing my efforts. I think I'm gonna stop. He might not be into gnomes.
No, I think it's because
That's
you're coming on
ridiculous.
thirstier than an entire bar's worth of patrons.
Rosalind, you want to shoot your shot? Prove that it's not because I'm a gnome.
If you're not racist, you'll see me instead.
I mean, he could be into guys. I am married.
Impossible.
Oh man.
Can I please roll for gay? I'm going to make a perception check for gay.
For Gaydar, yeah.
Yes, the
Sure.
resident bisexual is going to make a gaydar check.
Okay.
I rolled a-
seven-
Well, I'm glad we survived that battle.
Yeah, we're moving on to very
I'm going back
important
to bed.
story piece.
Yeah.
17. Is he, you know?
Don't ask, don't tell.
No. He.
Dubious knowledge. You think he is gay?
I mean,
And
he was in the
educated.
Navy. Wink,
Yeah.
wink. No. No. He. I think you're getting like, perhaps, chaotic
Mysterious,
bisexual
yeah.
vibes from him.
Chaotic,
Game recognizing game. Got it. Thank you.
chaotic bisexual.
Yeah.
Will he fuck you? Will he fuck your dog? Who knows?
I'm the dog.
Yeah.
I'm also married, so completely spoken for.
In this case, it's very appropriate.
It's you. Your dog form or you? Who knows?
Jeez. What a fast form. I'm gonna go to the cafe, the galley.
The cafe. That's pretty upscale.
And if it's all right with y'all, I think I am actually going to call session here tonight.
That is very reasonable.
What a note to end on.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. We are going to stop our recording. We'll see y'all in a little bit. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.